ang dugong gumuhit ng ating kasaysayan, ng ating pagkatao, ng ating lahi, ay ang dugo ng kabayanihan. Mula sa mga bakas na iniwan ng ating mga ninuno, ating ipinagpapatuloy ang kanilang nasimulan sa mga paraang hinihingi ng anumang panahon. Taglay ang ipinamanang kagitingan at inspirasyon. Dahil ang apoy na sumiklab ilang siglo na ang nakalilipas ay nabubuhay pa rin sa atin magpahanggang ngayon. Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, kay basta silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
My name is Janice Aguirre-Boil, 35 years old, married and have an 11-year-old son. I graduated from Arellano University, Manila and work as emergency nurse in Hospital ng Makati.
So, why did you choose that profession?
I chose nursing because I have always wanted to save and help improve lives of other people.
What is the most unforgettable things that happened to you in your work?
The best things that happened to me at work was when a patient said thank you after taking care of him at the hospital and saw him walk out of the door happy and ready to face life's challenges again.
Did you ever experience to volunteer yourself in activity that should be done immediately?
As a nurse, working in an emergency department, I saw that I am always up to quickly work and assess the needs of each patient, prioritize care based on its critical nature, and work to stabilize a patient and treat a problem together with the healthcare team.
Thank you. What inspires you to your profession?
What inspires me to be a nurse is my family, because I wanted to be the one to take care of them, and also the desire of extending help to others who need help the most.
I suppose you already know what happened and what Melchora Aquino have done in Year of Revolution. If I may ask, can you do what Melchora Aquino have done in this generation? Why and how?
Just like Melchora Aquino, nurses are modern equivalent who are more equipped in rendering help to everyone in need.
Okay, so can you give us words of wisdom regarding to your profession?
Okay?
Nursing is not just a profession, but calling that requires your understanding, patience, and desire to help save and improve lives of others.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lupang Hinirang. I am 22 years old. I am a licensed aircraft engineer. I play instruments. I play the bass, I play the guitar, and I also write. In fact, I have written some short stories, novels, and some poems. That's all.
What motivates you in writing stories or novels?
My motivations in writings varies from how I feel at the moment, my experiences, or how I feel at a particular agenda. There are times I put myself in other people's shoes and wrote stories about how they would feel.
Okay. Marcelo del Pilar did not consider him an artful filibuster. At times, he saw him the calculating conspirator, the journalist gone astray, who had no real hatred for the sovereign country. Through he showed he had it for the state of affairs prevailing in the Philippines. In this talk, I would like to know if you will be Marcelo del Pilar. Would you do the same way he expressed his thoughts and appeal about our country?
Yes, I admit I admired how Marcelo del Pilar does things. He doesn't sugarcoat things like Rizal does. He doesn't care what people say of what he will do or what he does, and he is frank about how he feels on such things. And for that, I would do the same if I were him.
Okay, thank you. So, can you please give us words of wisdom regarding this documentation?
About words of wisdom, I believe that everyone else have the right to be heard by speech or by writing. It can be done differently by a specific individual. Like how our national hero does things. Always put in mind that no matter what we do, we play a different role in our history. So always put in mind that we should be responsible of what we do.
Well, I am Marieta Pabiton Gregonia. I am 53 years old. I am a widow of Joseph Jesse Gregonia. I have a boy and 4 girls. My husband passed away when my youngest girl is only a 10-month-old baby.
Hi, good evening po. In your point of view, what were Silang's greatest attributes?
As far as I know and according to history, Gabriela Silang took over her husband's leadership and fight for the independence of the Filipino. I think that is her greatest attribute.
So, thank you. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Do you think Gabriela Silang deserves to be a role model to us students? Why?
Absolutely. Because she is a great leader.
Yes.
Imagine that. She took
Yes,
over
yes.
her husband's leadership
Yes.
for the rebels. That is something. And I think she deserves to be a model of the Filipino women.
Yes. Yes, she is. Okay, thank you. So, why did you agree to participate in this DocuFest?
I think this happened because this for the sake of the students who want to know who Gabriela Silang is, her greatest attributes, her contribution to the Filipino people, and most importantly, for them to know who is Gabriela Silang, who she really is.
Yes. So, let's proceed. Why you should be the modern Gabriela Silang?
Mhm.
Why you should be the modern Gabriela sila?
Maybe because I haven't been the leader of the rebels,
Yes.
but because I provided my family in my own with no one helping. I'm all alone. I provided my 5 children. Actually, Jana is the latest.
Yes.
I know I will be Gabriela silang too, because for what happened in my life and for all the sacrifices, I know I can be Gabriela silang.
So, can you please give us words of wisdom regarding this documentation?
This is a message for everybody.
Yes.
For those who are in my shoe, keep living, keep going, do not stop dreaming,
Yes.
and you will get what you want to get in your life.
Pwede ko mong introduce yourself.
Okay, ako si Rafael Gonzales. Salukuyang nagtrabaho sa Cooperative Development Authority. Ang tinapos ko ay Fine Arts, major in advertising sa Iloilo Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology. Sa kasalukuyan, ako ay isang administrative aid ng Cooperative Development Authority. Assign ako sa section. Dito tayo pinalad magkaroon ng trabaho sa gobyerno bilang partner rin ng paglilingkod ko sa bayan. Member ako ng Student Council, saan yung pinaglalaban din namin yung mga karapatan ng mga estudyante, mga mag-aaral. Base doon sa inyong interview kanina sa akin, off camera pa tayo, paano ko mayayanan tulad ng sarili ko kay Apolinario Mabini? Anyway, si Apolinario Mabini ay siya yung brain o utak ng Katipunan bago pa nailunsad ni Bonifacio. Silang dalawa yung nagtatagutan. Nung magtagumpay yung Katipunan, mga kartilya nito, halos si Apolinario Mabini ang gumawa. Magtagumpay ang Katipunan, naging presidente siya Ginaldo. Siya ang isa sa mga naging advisor, si Apolinario Mabini. Kung napanood niyo ang Tony Luna. Kung hindi, ikikwento ko na lang. Yung achievement na yun, si Mabini, actually idol ko siya. Kasi meron din akong kapansanan. May polio ako sa kanang binte. Si Mabini actually, hindi naman siya namatay sa polio. Namatay siya sa sakit na hindi na masyadong nakamit. Pero hindi polio ang kanya namatay. Dati nakakalakad siya. Nung magkasakit siya, saka siya nagsimulang manunto. Pero hindi naging hadlang ito para magtagumpay siya sa pagmamahal niya sa bayan. Ganon din parang alis, ganon din yung nangyari sa akin. Nung naging member ako ng Student Council, nagkaroon kami ng political organization. Siguro naka-tatlo o 4 na term ako bilang president ng Student Council. Ewan ko, paano sila, hindi naman ako ganun katalino. Pero siguro yung malapad at pagmamahal ko sa estudyante upang ipakita yung kanilang karapatan bilang mga nag-aaral. Yun siguro yung na-contribute ko. Kaya siguro nanatili ako sa Student Council hanggang sa graduate ako ng finance. Ito ni Mabini, parang hindi naman siya yaman, parang parehas lang kami. Iba nga lang yung aking revolusyon, ang pag-improve at pag-develop ng mga mag-aaral na magaling sa larangan ng pag-arte. Yung ituro sa mga mag-aaral ang kanilang karapatan bilang mga estudyante. Yan lang ang nakakasisya sa inyo. Wisdom na tuturo ko sa inyo. Ibigay ko sa inyo. Galing din ito sa isang world solution. Kung napapanood natin sa akin. Nagustuhan ko yun. Ginawa ko ng words of wisdom. Eto na. Kung wala tayong masaysayan,
you.
One by Lord James. Ako po ay may asawa at may isang anak na babae. Ako po ay 27 years old. Ako po ay graduate sa kursong nursing. Pero napili ko pong profesyon ay ang pagpupulis. Marami po sa aking pamilya ay sundalo pulis. Kaya maliit pa lang po ako, na-inspired po akong pumasok at gayahin sila.
Pananaw, sir, sino sa tingin nyo ang dapat nang hiranging national hero?
Sa aking pananaw, ang pinipili kong national hero ay si Rizal. Pero mas nabibilib ako kay Andres Bonifacio sa pamamaraan niya ng pakikipaglaban. Si Andres Bonifacio ay nakipaglaban sa digmaan. So si Rizal naman nakipaglaban gamit ang pagsusulat. So mas hinahangaan ko si Andres Bonifacio sa sistema ng kanyang pakikipaglaban.
Sir, pwede na lang po kaming makahingi ng words of wisdom.
So masasabi ko lang, ito yung kasabihan na natatandaan ko. You'll never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have.
So hi, good day. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
I'm Vincent Carter, 17 years old. I'm an artist.
Do you think Juan Luna deserves to be a role model to us students? Why? Do you think we should allow Juan Luna's painting to be brought out of our country?
Yes,
Why?
kasi it's an art. Pinapakita doon kung paano naghirap yung mga Pilipino sa pamumuno ng mga Taiwan. Pinapakita doon na dahil sa kanila, parang may bubugay yung mga Pilipino ngayon dahil sa ginawa nila.
Okay, that was a great question. Thank you. So, why you should be the modern Juan Luna?
Through painting, I can show what's my feelings, and I can prove myself through arts.
Okay. So, last question. Can you please give us words of wisdom regarding this documentation? What can you say to the young people who loves to paint?
Masasabi ko lang, ang pagpe-painting, pwede mong matutunan yan. Hindi mo siya kailangan ipilit yung sarili mo. Kung gusto mong matuto, mag-practice ka lang.
Hi there. What's your first book?
Pitik Bulag, ang Mahulitaya.
Wow. So, how many years that you've been writing book?
It's 15 years in total. The first thing that I wrote is a poem way back 2001. I was in my third year college then, and it was inspired by EDSA DOS.
Oh. So, Derek, may I know your inspiration in writing?
There are a lot of genre in terms of writing. Normally, I'm tackling things about what's happening currently in the Philippines. I think that's the background that I had when I was in college, since I'm very involved with community and politics.
How young are you when you did your first travel?
I traveled at exactly 13 years. So I was 17-year-old then.
Wow.
I used to use my first allowance when I was in second college because during that time there are some tours from different colleges that even though I'm not a tourism student, I tend to attend those kind of activities.
Why did you join such competition?
Nowadays, it is easy to discover things by simply having an accident, just like videoing, capturing something, right? Documentation is one of the media that you can use for you to be able to share your knowledge as well as the lessons that you've learned. You don't need to be greedy, you don't need to be selfish enough. We have a lot of channels as well. Aside from television, writing, we have this internet, social media that you can use for documentation. So, as a licensed teacher as well, my duty and my goal is to teach people with different things, even though they're not literally my students.
Great. Shall we proceed to the next question?
Sure.
Alright. So, as a Filipino, do we still need a hero like Dr. Jose Rizal?
Everyone has Dr. Jose Rizal inside.
Your next question. As a Filipino, how can we benefit from Rizal's ideals?
A lot.
A lot.
It's given. It's part of the Constitution that Rizal
It's a must.
subject. It's a must. Even though you are in a medical field, you are in a political science field, you are in a social science, it's a must. It's not because we are recognizing Rizal as one of our national heroes, but technically he will not be part of the Constitution if our lawmakers, if our justices and lawyers doesn't know what's the benefit of Rizal. Now,
So, what do you think if Rizal is hearing our conversation right now? What do you think is his reaction?
I think he will be happy because nowadays, even though despite of the technology, there are a lot of students, there are a lot of youth that are not adopting what the heroes that we had, especially Rizal, before. At least there are few of them, and these few people can be one of the keys that can be used by our educated people to share the lessons, to bring back what we had before.
Yeah, that's right. About Paz, if given the chance that you'll meet Jose Rizal, what will you ask him?
I will not say. I think I will not ask any question to him. I will just say thank you, because he's one of the Filipino people that being recognized international as a.
So, for our final question, so can you please give our students words of wisdom?
There is only one thing that I'm always sharing with my students. One thing worse than a quitter is a person who's afraid to begin. If I will be translating that in Filipino, mas masahol pa sa taong umaayaw ang taong ayaw magsimula. Because definitely, just like a broomstick, right?
Yes.
You can clean something using one stick. But if you will be putting together, it can definitely clean something. If only one youth will speak for the future, for the benefit or for the betterment of the future, definitely no one will hear the statement or the grievance of that person. But if all youth will be united for better, definitely the government will react, and highly likely the youth power will be heard.